Despite the fact that they've only been showing multiplayer gameplay footage for Rainbow Six Siege, it's been confirmed by the developers themselves that single player and co-op are under development.
I am Marcus L.
And I'm Globku from Magical Noob. Welcome to Siege Talk. Marco, Siege Talk, episode 5.
So you said there will be single player and even co-op. So co-op, what can we expect from that? Like playing multiplayer against AIs? Is that everything? Or what did you hear? What did you see? What did you find?
So they know that Terrorist Hunt was one of the favorite game modes previously on Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2. And they are bringing something like it back. At least the wording on that is that they know it's one of the favorite game modes of the fans. And they want to bring something back, something like it, or maybe the same. We'll see if it's something similar or exactly the same game mode as Terrorist Hunt.
I know you guys, and we know that a fan favorite is Terror Hunt. We're working very hard on single player and co-op modes across the board, and we know you guys want more information on it. We still are gonna keep it in the oven a little bit longer and work on it some more. We're pre-alpha right now. As we get to alpha, when it's ready, we'll expose it to the world and show you guys what we have up our sleeves. It'll be worth it.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited for that. I played that when I was young. I wasn't too good at gaming or anything, so I could never beat anything else more than 2 levels. And that was more because I started camping. I didn't do it the stealth way. I just started shooting everything because I didn't know how it worked. But it was fun, and I can't wait for them to bring that back. That would be just amazing.
Alright, since you played a lot of it when you were a little child, can you tell the people who don't know what Terrorist Hunt is, what this game mode is all about?
So, from my experience from it, was basically only related to split screen, because I was always playing with a friend on a console. I believe it was the Xbox 360, but I can't be for sure. It might have been an older console as well. It's a really long time ago. I can't remember exactly. But I know for a fact that you can also play with one other person online, so you're not just restricted to having a smaller screen. But what I can remember from it is that you just have to tactically approach different maps, different situations, and make sure you take out all the enemies. I don't know if there's actually another goal besides that, because all me and my friends did was always just shoot like we played Call of Duty and hope we would survive. It was basically survival, like zombies for us, because, we were young, we didn't know what tactical and stealth was. But the point of the game is to just go in unnoticed and make sure you kill as much enemies as you can. Without dying.
Exactly. You spawn in a closed area or a relatively small map, and you gotta clean out the terrorists there are in that area. That's pretty much it. Good job of describing it.
But there was a whole lot more to it. You had the rappel ability, of course, which makes you rappel up and down, which obviously will return in this game, as we already saw it in the multiplayer aspect of the game.
Yeah, and the usual first-person perspective, switching to third-person when you go into cover mode.
All of that stuff.
That's all in it, yeah.
However, I do not believe that the third-person feature will actually come back, because we haven't really seen that in the gameplay demo either.
Not in multiplayer, but they know it's a big deal. It might come back for co-op and single-player.
Yeah, maybe. But besides the rappel, you also had stealth on your weapons. The weapons were highly customizable to your approach. And you had explosive to distract enemies and all that stuff. It wasn't as in-depth back then, from what I can remember. But I'm sure they will have really in-depth features right now with all the new engines and the new consoles coming out.
If they do bring it back, if it's not something similar, even if it's something similar to Terrorist Hunt, I believe the level of customization will be pretty high. But yeah, that's it for co-op. We expect some other game modes, obviously, but Terrorist Hunt has kind of been hinted at for now.
I like it.
Yeah, so let's switch on to single player. It's very easy to forget that this game will feature single player, campaign, and co-op mode, because all they show is multiplayer, and the fact they're keeping all of that behind closed doors must mean it's still not ready to be shown to the public, which kind of explains the release date not being set in stone. They are still just saying it's coming out in 2015. They don't have a month, they don't have a quarter, they don't have anything. And, when we look at the game, it looks done. It looks like it's ready to ship, but we forget that that's only the multiplayer component of the game, and there is so much more to this. And I think it's important to let the people know what you can expect from the single-player campaign, maybe. Alright, so here's the deal. Do you know of a video game called Rainbow Six Patriots?
Yeah, I do. Wasn't that another game that never came out?
It was actually cancelled to make room for a new generation title, which is now Rainbow Six Siege. So Rainbow Six Patriots was in development for over 3 years, like that's a long time. And it had a lot of fans looking forward to it. Just like now, there are a lot of fans looking forward to Rainbow Six Siege. And like I said, the game was in development for over 3 years. There was actually a player base excited about the game, and I gotta be honest, it looked pretty good. That's the footage that we're seeing on the background right now.
It was supposed to release for the previous generation consoles, so for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. So if you look at those consoles, the game indeed looks very good for that.
Yeah, and what they thought is that it was better to start fresh and not try to port this game from... Well, not port because it didn't really come out, but like adapt their resources to the new consoles. Since they have been developing for 3 years for the old consoles.
And I like that. It is a risky move. But we don't want to see some simple port on the next generation consoles when we know they can do a lot more than just that.
That is true, but I want you guys to keep in mind, over 3 years of development. That's a lot of work just thrown down the gutter. Or...
I'm not sure if they might actually just throw it down the gutter. I believe that some of that research and some of the ideas, maybe the storyline, all that stuff, that might come back to Rainbow Six Siege.
And that's exactly my point. I mean, that's a lot of work and some of it might be recycled to Siege. So for the people who don't know, here's the plot of Rainbow Six Patriots. It is set in New York. There's a terrorist group called the True Patriots, and the rest of the gameplay is just what Rainbow Six games have gotten us used to. Tactical gameplay, first-person perspective, while switching to third-person when in cover, lots of gadgets, and moral choices waiting to happen. Now, I'm not saying that this will be the story mode for Rainbow Six Siege, but I think it's important for the people looking forward to this title to know its history. Siege came from Patriots, and Patriots had years of developments, large fan base supporting it before it got cancelled. Ubisoft knows this, and I'm sure they want to do right by the fans who were disappointed when they saw Patriots get cancelled.
Yeah, I don't think they're actually going to throw away 3 full years of development. I mean, that would be crazy. So much money lost. But who knows? Ubisoft is a big company. They might be able to cover it. And they might think that doing a whole new project for the new generation consoles is actually the better way to go. Which, again, I totally agree on. I don't want a simple port. I want it to fully utilize that next-gen power.
Yeah, I agree with you, but plot-wise, I really like the theme of terrorism in a big urbanization. It provides a lot of tactical opportunities, a lot of scenarios that I was kind of looking forward to play.
So I guess it was our co-op and storyline predictions for Rainbow Six Siege. Have you got anything to add, Globku?
No, that's pretty much it. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click the like button. Let us know in the comments what you think about porting the story from Patriots to Siege. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe.
Definitely subscribe.
I've been Globku. Take care, everyone. See you next time.
Or like they say in the Netherlands, zie je volgende keer.
That was not what I expected. Alright, because see you later is see you later. Got it.
Yeah. See you later, see you later. But zie je de volgende keer is see you next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Got it.